Wageningen University and Research has been working on seaweeds for the past 15 years. Knowledge has been obtained on various aspects of the value chain, from seed stock and cultivation to processing and food products. This has led to a broad internal and external network and national and international projects focusing on the potential contribution of seaweed to world food production. As part of the overarching knowledge-based program Food Security and Valuing Water, the sub-program Aquatic Systems investigated ways to optimize mono and polyculture seaweed cultivation systems to enhance both food security and resource utilization. In this program, we analyzed Indonesia's experiences in seaweed production and evaluated how these lessons can inform and enhance seaweed farming initiatives globally, particularly in similar climatic conditions. We also aim to identify what key insights can be drawn from Indonesia's seaweed production practices, what knowledge can Wageningen Research provide to support sustainable development of the seaweed sector, and lastly, how can Indonesia's experiences be used in developing the seaweed sectors in other countries with different environmental, economic and social contexts, such as Tanzania.
For the Aquatic Systems project, we investigated how contaminants could sort the seaweed. If seaweed is grown, it is grown near estuaries or in former fish ponds that may receive input from other sources containing contaminants such as antibiotics, pesticides or other pollutants. What we wanted to know is if these pollutants come in contact with the seaweed, do they sort to the material, and if so, can we predict that from the compound characteristics? You see, this is a short overview. The seaweed was exposed, we take it out, and then we take it to the lab in order to analyze how much of this compound sticks to this seaweed and whether that can enter the process of further food creation or processing of the raw seaweed materials. Yes, indeed, the compound characteristics allow us to make those predictions. Yes, we can predict what will end up in the weed, and yes, this will help us to make a more sustainable seaweed production.
Many of the practices are intensive farming, involving large quantities of feed used, posing a large effluent of nutrients, negatively affecting the environment, but also making it a large cost for the farmers. Within the KB35 project, we looked into the options of combining different commodities like shrimps and tilapia and other fish species with seaweed to improve the environmental conditions by reducing the input of matter, but also improving the welfare of farmers by reducing the costs and improving the revenue of the farmers by polyculture systems.
We work on methods to genetically improve the total productivity of everything that is growing in polyculture ponds. Increasing growth of one species, for example tilapia, is considered beneficial for pond farmers, both in monoculture and polyculture. However, if these tilapia become more efficient eaters, they leave less nutrients for other species such as shrimp, which then grow less, and this has a negative effect on total productivity in polyculture.
Hello, my name is Margarita, a PhD student working on developing a bioeconomic model for smallholder polyculture systems. Our simulation focuses on tilapia and shrimps, capturing daily changes in the system. The model uses inputs that we can get from farmers, such as feeding rates, stocking weights, stocking densities, and culture durations. It operates at both the individual and pond level, where we incorporate interactions between the species.
In the past years, we've done multiple experiments and really on a farmer scale level. So we used farmers, we hired their ponds, we had local involvement in combining and doing the work together. We did show that by combining different commodities, by applying polyculture with low feed input, there is a high potential for improving the practices that are now at present state in Indonesia. So we hope that with this work we can continue improving aquaculture practices and also improving the livelihood of local farmers and reducing the negative environmental impact of aquaculture practices in Indonesia, but also abroad.